means I typed a message and it's gone. So I'm retyping it as we talk. All right, now the message is on there. Yay! And yes, it is the last Saturday Night Live of 2023. The next time we will be live, though, is tomorrow. So it's not the last live of 2023. It's the last Saturday Night Live of 2023. So we will be live tomorrow night on TikTok. And I am trying to get my Instagram to cooperate, which we all know Instagram and Restream are not friends. Hey, Healing Pendants, welcome. And I'm trying to get, and High Hopes Rain, welcome. You both are on Instagram, which obviously you know, but other people don't know. I can't check DM right now. I'm live. So sorry about that, but not happening. So it is 8:01 on the East Coast. Hey, Leah. Hey, Leah. It's Sunday. No, it's Saturday. That means we have a storm coming on Monday. Anyway, it is Saturday night. It is 8:02 on the East Coast. We are live. With tonight being our last Saturday Night Live of 2023. If you're watching, if it's between 8 o'clock Eastern on Saturday and like 9:30 Eastern on Saturday, then chances are we are live. If it is later than that, or a different day, chances are you're watching the recording. So I mentioned it's the last. Hi, Guts. Really? Hi, John. Hi, Liz. We are live. I just moved the phone. Oops. We are live tomorrow night on TikTok, and that is the last live of 2023. We will come back in 2024 in early January. We're going to let you all enjoy your holidays. Oh, poor Leah. Or maybe peace and quiet for Leah. Sure, you're looking forward to less peace and quiet at your house. We'll try to post during the holiday break, but we want y'all to enjoy the holidays. Actually, we'll be posting on the Cab group, but we'll try to post maybe videos and stuff, or at least an update on how my surgery went. But we're going to enjoy the holiday season, and we hope you are too. And then we'll come back all fresh and new, and for me, with a hopefully less hurting shoulder. I think it's like January 5th or 6th, whatever that Saturday is. So I'm just killing time while Chris is sharing. And we have a whole host of tabs for you tonight. And I know you got a hint of what's coming in the 100 tray. I'm going to give you some peeks at what's coming up in the 100 tray. Amethyst stalactite being one of them. Liz and John, what are they saying for you when it comes to the storm? I think for us, 65-mile-an-hour winds are the highest this time. Scolecite. Sunstone of a different variety than last time. Because last time we had Sunstone 2, but it was a different Sunstone. Hey, Kathy. Petersite. Green opal is coming up. And this is a sneak peek of the 100 tray, not the tray we're starting with. Want to keep you around. Hey, Janet. So I know Leah's in the path of the storm. The Grams are in the path of the storm. Janet's in the path of the storm.
Tusky's in the path.
Tusky's in the path of the storm. He lives with us. Connie H and Kathy are probably 2. Oh wow, Tammy has 2 to 3 inches of rain coming and flood watch. And Tammy, you're up north of Poughkeepsie, right? Yeah, I don't know what we're supposed to have rain-wise, but I know we're supposed to have significant winds again. I'm adjusting the ring light to give me a little bit more light. Let me get the gem light out of the screen and that out of the screen. And Chris, why don't you break the news to him about the first tray?
The first tray is pretty much all onesies. We got an order from one of our cutters who likes to just cut whatever the heck he likes to cut. And so here you go. So if you like it, get it, because there ain't no more.
All right, number 1.
Except for the birdies. I've asked him to cut more birdies.
Well, we might have more petrified wood because we carry petrified wood. Oh, only 35-mile-an-hour winds for John and Liz. So number 1 is a petrified wood. This is all Indonesian material in this tray. Number 1 is $10. And I like the yin yang petrified wood or black and white cookie. Except it's the wrong shape and it would break your teeth. But
I like it.
All right, Shelly is on YouTube. Shelly, I see your message. Just going to do a little check-in. It is 8:06, and who knows how many seconds, and I'm showing number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2 is a petrified wood coffin. Yes, it is beveled edges.
It's a mini coffin.
It's a mini coffin. It's not a mini.
Like to make smaller.
It's a narrow coffin. I don't think it's shorter than most of our coffins. I think it's just more narrow.
I like little loops of blue agate.
Loops of blue agate. Number 3. Number 1 is going to Shelly and Bill. Number 2.
What name do I put on that?
Bill, we invoiced Bill. Number 2 looks like a marcasite. I'm going to give it a little extra. All right, Connie H gets number 2. I'm going to give it a little extra zoom over here with some light. That is definitely a marcasite. And Shelly and Bill, you did get 1. Connie, you did get 2. 3 is in my hand, and 3 is 12. And that's a really interesting marcasite.
The color on that's really different.
It's a very brown background on that marcasite.
Honey. It's a honey color.
Honey.
Dark honey with silver blues.
Yes, number 2 was the coffin shape. So, Connie, you got number 2, the coffin. That sounds really funny. Mulligano Jasper, number 4.
That's got a whole little scene going on.
It does have a whole little scene going on.
Weirdness.
I think it's a giraffe standing in front of a mountain. That's what I see. That is number 4 for 12.
Connie, I've seen you've been posting all day. I hope you're getting some traction on those.
We're going to do another row, so I'll kick it off with the number 5. Number 5 is a cool banded carnelian. Well, I'm glad. I got a frog, people. I'm glad you made it in time. That is a pretty translucent carnelian. Number 5 for 12.
And a big one.
Is number 6 a grandma?
Grandma got run over by a rose garden.
Grandma's rose garden. Going to give it a little extra light without blinding Chris. No, selling online is not working for her. Let me make that a little less blurry. There's just so much going on. It's struggling to focus on Grandma and her rose garden over there. Let's see if I can get a little extra light to help it out. All right, number 7. What is number 7? Is that a pet wood bed? Number 6, going Honey, Grandma's rose garden. And I think, Well, we're going to tell you what number 7 is in a minute. It is $12, and Chris is going to tell us what it is. It's either a plume or a pet one.
I think it's plume.
Chris thinks it's a plume. And number 8, a peach drill all for Connie. A peach banded agate. Give me a little bit more light on that peach banded agate. And being that I have to keep doing this with the light, I'm going to try something, people. You know what always happens when I try something. Now, of course, I can't get to my drink, but number 8, peach banded agate. And flipping it over, it is 14.
That's big.
That is a big peach banded agate. Okay. You know, some people love ocean jasper, some people not so much. I'm one of those not so much people, but that's killer, people.
That is killer.
That is just killer. Technically Indonesian river jasper, but number 9 is a killer and going to Janet E.
You don't get that color very often.
For 14. Is this a crazy aurora? Number 10?
Crazy aurora.
That is a crazy. All right. Bill and Shelly are on Facebook. There is a druzy vug right there. So that is not completely smooth to the touch, mostly smooth, but you can see that sparkle in there.
Teresa's been watching the aurora cam from northern Maine.
Yeah, I'm going to see the auroras this year. I watched the end of the Gremlin, I think, meteor shower on the webcams that are in Katahdin and up in Greenville, and just holy crap peppers. Number 10 is 14. Purple moss, number 11.
Is it moss or is it just purple?
I think it's mossy up there. But it's pretty, and it's bandy, so it is an agate, not a chalcedony. This is number 11 for 14. That is a pretty stone. I'm going to rotate it that way. And then I'll tip it that way so you don't get that ring light on there.
Who doesn't like purple? Barbie.
And if you're an agate person, look at number 12.
It looks like a Botswana.
But it's so translucent. You can see that price tag. You can see my finger moving. But look at that fortification. That is crazy cakes. And either way you turn it, it looks like a smile. Number 11 goes to Kathy. It is number 12 for 14.
Okay. But Kathy's far away from Janet.
Yes, because they sort of have the same taste.
Yeah.
Number 13, new row on the onesie tray.
It's like when I taught school, Kathy and Janet, you may not sit next to each other.
And this is a crazy fossil coral. That is non-polypy. That is spidery.
That is crazy.
That is insane.
So,
She doesn't even know the price. Jack. Oh, this is a very different color in fossil coral. This is number 14. And I like the polyps that really do look like lemon slices up at the top.
Super. My goodness.
Or now at the bottom, whichever way you want them. And I love this one right here, but my thumbnail that just pops in the middle. All right. Bill said number 15, but we are on number 14. So, Bill, were you late on 13, or was that supposed to be 14? Because Janet came in after you, and then Vicky came after Janet, but I don't know which stone you were trying to claim. Was it 13 the first coral, or was it 14 the second coral? Or, all right, so we are going to give it to Bill for giving this type. I have no idea what this is. Chris and I really don't know what this is, but it's super cool and super stripy. It looks like a weird saginite. It is number 15, and it is 14. I'm handing it off to...
I'm going to call it a golden moss egg.
Chris is going to call it a golden moss.
Blue and fortification.
All right. Golden moss. It is a big, big round. Golden moss, number 15 for 14. Number 16, the lightest chrysoprase I think we have. It is so translucent. If you like light green, if you like chrysoprase, this is the craziest one I've ever seen out of Indonesian material. Number 16 for 14. New row, and we got some earring pairs. Number 17, my first earring pair, and these are super sweet Mulliganos. This is my favorite Mulligano, the grays. Number 17, I think they're pretty that way. Number 17 is 16. Number 17 for Vicky K. I will tell you, number 18, I'm going to start with a side view. These are our earring pairs. They are on the thinner side, which makes them nice and light. Number 18, crazy cakes. Number 18 is 17.
Very delicate.
And I don't know which way I'd go if I was making the earrings, but either way, they are pretty. Number 18.
You go black down.
I'm not sure we've ever had polychrome earring pairs. Number 19, polychrome jasper earring pair.
Do they want a cracker?
Polly wants the cracker, not chrome. Number 19 is 16, polychrome jasper earring pair. Number 20, I'd say peach banded agate, but these are more reddy pink than they are peach, and they are super cute. They're tiny, but they're cute. For those people who like petite earrings, number 20 for 16.
Those are still wild petites.
They are wild petites. Number 20 goes to Barb. Barb, we haven't shipped your other package, so if you want to get these all together, I'll do a combo invoice tomorrow when we invoice.
Saves the shipping.
All right. It's Mulligano, but it's so different than the last pair. Because not only is it a different color combination, do you see those crazy lines in there? That is all carved into the stone.
Angel wings. Flap, 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 flap.
That is Nutsy Cuckoo, number 21. All right, yes, and Jarrell. Number 21 for 18. Spectacular. That's crazy. And similar, but a different stone, number 22, petrified wood wings. And that cutting in the stone, Barb takes 21. The etching in that stone is just nuts. Number 22. And number 22 is 18.
It is a onesie. I've asked him to make more. We'll see.
Number 22 for Barb.
She likes the angel wings.
And number 23 is going to fly into the screen.
Oh, not like the flying cow in the Wizard of Oz.
Flying cow in the Wizard of Oz. Wasn't that in Twister?
And Twister.
Is this a pale word night?
Do you see a pink in that?
No. But every time I have a stone like this, you say it's pale road night. There's a little pink right there.
Multicolored jasper.
Okay, I like that better. Multicolored jasper, number 23.
Dove of peace.
Is 12.
It's a flying dove. You're holding it like he's standing, but you're holding it with the wings face and point up.
And now he's going to fly off the screen. And number 24 is also going to fly in. And hummingbird of love. I don't know. Red jasper?
Yeah.
Number 24. I'm going to hold him by his beak. Number Kim, welcome. I just saw you pop up on Instagram. Number that's like my favorite part of that movie. Number 24 is 14. Bird flying away, hummingbird. Bye, hummingbird.
Bye, mommy.
I am not your mommy, but thanks for playing. All right. All right, we're going to do something towards the end of the show that's a little bit different. We were cleaning up. Now, some of you saw the mess that was behind me. It is, and yes, I'm purposely keeping it blurry. It is less messy back here. But one of the things we found is some bags of tumble. They have never been opened. So we're going to sell them at the end of the show for exactly what we paid for them. $50 for the Amazonite. So plus shipping, of course. And obviously it's 2 pounds. So I have 4 bags of tumble. I also will have some beads. Wait, now get that out of my way, please. More. Okay, thank you. All right, we're starting with the tray that you saw a preview of if you're part of Cabochon Beads and More. Number 100. I will say I did mix them up. Same stone, same row, but not in the same order. We're in Uruguay now with amethyst stalactite slices. Number 100.
That's a pretty color.
Is 19. That is amazeballs. And I see these, I follow a couple people on Instagram and I see these, they're ridiculously expensive. This is a $19 stone. It's double-sided. It's super cool. Chris always puts the price tag right in the middle, which he knows I hate. I like you to be able to see that it is double-sided, so I move them. Number 100. Number 101. That is a pretty stone, and it has like this little heart right in the middle. I wish I knew if that heart was in the middle on the other side, but there's a big old price sticker. Number 101. I'm with you, Connie. I love these. No, it's a big open mouth on this side. Number 101 for 19. I wire wrap these. We drill and bail them.
Looks like a smiley heart.
Whatever. Number 102. Number 102 is big and long. Number 102 is 24.
Raindrops keep looking like they paint.
And number 103, he did move the price tag. This is the back side. It is pricey because it is big. Number 103, over 3 of my fingers. Number 103 is 34.
So many cool colors.
I know that center is really sweet. Number 101 for Tammy. And Tammy, do you want that drilled? Now we're off to Germany with number 104. And 104 is one of those scolicites that is hardly any pink or peach in this one. Drill on that one. But the spray is just amazing in this one. It is a little on the thicker side. Number 104 is 12. I'll do another one that is more of that color combination, although it has a little bit more of a hint of pink in it. Again, the spray is pretty amazing. It is number, hey Treeburn, welcome. It is number 105, and it is 20.
No.
That's what the price says.
Well,
This is going to reprice that one.
well, it's got a lot of bright color. 14.
All right, Chris said 14 for number 105. Not. He's repriced them all now. Not 20. So 14.
Because, we got a new batch of that, and the price is different, so.
Number 106, great shape, but thick stone. If you like them thick, it is awesome. If you don't like them that thick, I would not pick this one. But 106 is a super pretty. Now you're getting the peaches in here. 14 for number 106.
Marquis de Scolasite.
And my favorite, 107. That just has a great spray of scolasiteness. I just made that word up. Scolasiteness. And nice thickness, nice color. And $6, that's crazy cakes. $6. Tomorrow night we are live on TikTok, and that is our last live of the year. We'll be back in early January.
With 2 working shoulders. Actually 4 working.
Yeah, because you have 2 working shoulders, and I will have 2 working shoulders.
Yes.
But will we be posting?
Yes.
107 goes to Connie H. 108. So Chris is going to continue to post on Cabochon beads and more throughout the holiday season.
And the Teresa recovery time.
This is Sunstone from?
That one is Tanzania. Namibia.
I thought this was Russian, this color. Drill the fat end on the skull site.
Okay.
I thought this was Russian, but Russian, I'm going with Russian.
You go with Russian, girl.
Sunstone for 15.
He's very, very
Yeah, because it's India and Russia for this kind.
like confetti is filling it.
And Main Ventures and Never Liz, welcome. Number 109.
Lori Ailes just says hello.
Happy Sleepy Saturday.
I'm over here trying to stay awake. That's very true. I worked hard today.
I worked hard today too. My feet hurt. Number 109 for 12. We're almost ready for our March shows, at least with carvings and what we call cool rocks and jewelry. We are nowhere near ready with calves, but calves are light, so I can work on calves while I recover. Number 110. Hey, Dr. Deb. Number 110 for 12.
These are so cool.
I bet you're happy. You're almost on winter break, Dr. Deb.
She finished her classes that she's taking for this afternoon.
And number 111, 110 for Tammy. And I assume drilled on that, Tammy. Number 111, 4 more days.
That's pretty strong.
Number 111 for 16.
This was my favorite.
Drilled for Tammy.
This was my favorite week when I taught high school because it was finals week and we only had 2 classes a day and the kids went home at noon and then we would all just cry for the afternoon.
Now we were, no, you'd great. Now we were in Namibia with Peter Sight. Number 112, a nice petite Peter Sight with some nice chatoyance. Oh, she just finished the last show for the year, though. $20 for number 112. Peter Sight for $20. All right, hi guys. I need some of that, so I need to, since I moved the ring light, try to grab it without dropping it. We're spilling it, or
shooting it out your nose.
That's a whole different story. Well, I hope you had a good show, Dr. Deb. Liz and John, was this your last show this weekend? Number 113. Now, it's a gorgeous stone. It has nice chatoyance. It is thin. For some of you, you love that. For others, you don't. 22, even though it's big, it's thin, so it is light. Oh, good. That was number 113. Now this is number 114. Little pricier. Average thickness. But hello, baby.
Hello, nurse. That's what the wackadoodles used to say.
The wackadoodles. Okay. Trying to adjust that ring light so it's not as blinding, but you still see the chatoyance. And number 115, our last of the Peter site. Look at it that way. Oh my goodness. 112 drilled point down. Dr. Deb, this is 115.
A little while.
For 32. Now we're going to Tanzania.
I'd go to these places if I didn't have to get on an airplane.
Oh, playing Santa. John makes a great Santa. 116. Well, were all the kids well behaved for you, John? 116 green opal from Tanzania.
Is anything like my kids?
For 17.
Screaming and crying.
Well, I think,
terror.
Was it at the winery, John? 117.
My kids were terrified of Santa. Screaming, terrified, the shining.
Your kids were also terrified of salads.
Well, maybe.
The younger one had a meltdown at like age 8 over a piece of lettuce. Screaming, crying, Chris had to take him out of a restaurant. Number 118. It was very embarrassing.
Still traumatized 20 years later.
I am. He's not, but I am. Number 118. And the last and the biggest. It is 28, but it's huge and pretty. Number 119.
Libby joined us.
For 28. And then we're going to end in South Africa, right?
Yeah. This row, not forever.
Ending the 100 tray with Tiger Iron.
No. Is it? Oh, it is.
Tiger Iron, yeah.
It's Tiger episode mix. I wasn't looking close.
There is a little bit of a saw mark on the back of here. It is 7. Well, if it was wilted, I could understand that. This was a perfectly good piece of lettuce. Number 121.
She still remembers that.
Number 121 for 8.
With me as a kid, it was peas. Canned peas on the plate. Oh my God.
And anything I'm not a fan of. Number 122. Oh, a therapeutic horse facility for handicapped kids. John, are you still in one piece? 4 hours at the table. Oh my God. No, Chris just took his kid outside and yelled at him, or I don't know what happened because I stayed at the table with the older one. Number 122. All right, he's still in one piece. And a teeny one to end the 100 tray, number 123. Remember, at the end, we're not going to do a recap because we're on TikTok tomorrow night, but we are going to do bags of tumble And some beads. Ditchweed. Wilted lettuce. Synonymous with ditchweed. That's a new one for me. Talking about a new one. This is a new stone for us. Number 200.
Right this week. Specially carved for us.
They are
Fair trade group.
They are eagles, which we've had before, but these are sodalite. This is deep, 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 dark blue sodalite, and this is 19. And this is one of our smallest, with its wingspan being about 2 inches. Same with number 201.
But newer. Lighter. Not dark.
More sodalite. Number 201 for 18. God.
Screech. Moo. Whatever it is.
A little over 2 inches. Number 202. Chris is actually measuring wingspan.
The little one was 2 1/3.
The little ones are about 2 1/3. So this must be closer to 2.5. And 19. Because we've had these in labradorite. We've had these in lapis. Now we have them in sodalite. This one's getting close to 3 inches. I've wire wrapped them so they hang this way. We've drilled them so they hang this way. We've drilled them so they hang that way.
And how long do they last when you put them out for sale?
They don't.
Usually this first show they're after.
Except for the copper one. I figure if it was in silver, somebody might have bought it by now, but I wanted to keep the price point decent. Number 203. The next row, I have to say, is some of the biggest crazy lace and some of the coolest crazy lace we have.
Crazy lace is usually in the gray color pattern with a little bit of red, but these are a lot of red.
Number 204, and they're big.
And crazy.
Big and crazy.
A wild and crazy guy.
204 is 18.
That was
I'm
called
freezing.
Steam
Just so you know.
Fans on. I mean, the fire's on.
I know, but I'm cold. 205. 205 for 19. And yes, that is a huge druzy bug at the top of that stone. So it is going to not be flat backed because that is druzy. But don't see it on this side. You just see that nice, smooth area.
It's a window. It's a window.
206. That is an amazing fortification in there, and there is a seal looking at you right
Or, I see a raven. I see a raven's beak.
there. Where? 205 goes to Kathy. You said you were going to keep it, so she's taking it. 206 is 22.
See the raven at the bottom? The red raven?
Okay. It could also be a sea turtle, and there's his flippers, and there's his face.
Also be a bit of
But it doesn't matter because Bill and Shelley are taking it.
Oh, Bill's taking that one.
And
See that.
the biggest.
Wow, come back in tonight.
207. That's exactly why we use a third party to go live on Facebook, because comments are still problematic on Facebook. 207. That is an amazing stone. And 207 is 29.
He's big. He's a big boy.
So if you don't want to spend money tomorrow, but you are a TikTok person, join us anyway, because the image on TikTok is so much better. You'll get to see these stones all over again. Number 208, Hyperstein from Canada.
Oh, Canada.
And this is the stripy version. There's two different versions of Hyperstein, the fingerprint variety and the stripy. This is stripy. Number 208 is 15.
What did we decide? This is an iron mineral?
Yes.
Iron. In Texas, it's called an iron mineral.
209, big Hyperstein.
That's a pretty stuff.
For 23.
When I taught about the Iron Age, the kids got a kick out of that in Texas.
Number 210.
I like the Iron Age.
Oh, if I turn it this way, we get the stripies. Number 210. That's exactly what Chris had to do. Number 209 for Janet E. Number 210 is on the screen for 11. We were watching another live. It was a rock benefit for Toys for Tots. This is number 211. And Chris and I are both watching on each of our computers, but we only have volume on for one. And I'm going, did you see that comment? Did you see that comment? So we'd take turns going out and coming back in to see the comments. It was ridiculous. Number 211. And this one is very thin and nice and light and goes to Dr. Deb. All right, we're headed to the Congo.
That's a crazy Russian accent for the Congo.
I know some of you love hearts, and I know some of you hate hearts. This is pretty on both sides. It is, well, it has part of a price sticker because I couldn't get it all off. It's pretty on both sides. Super dark and bubbly and nice and bright on this side. It is double-sided. That's what I was getting at.
It's a great piece. Oh, it does have a hole, like a half a hole.
A half hole. Dr. Deb, it has a half hole. Are you okay with that?
Something you could like put a pin into with a glue or just cover it up.
213. That's another pretty with the light and dark. 213 and on the thinner side, so it's not super heavy. 213 is 6.
You can't see it.
All right, I'll show it to you in one second. 214. 213 for Libby.
Yay.
And there is a little bit of a saw mark right here, so it's not completely smooth. 214 is 8. Let me show the last stone, and then I'll go back to that, Dr. Deb. 215, that's a gorgeous one. 215 for 6. These were some really pretty malachites.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Dr. Deb, I'm going to see if I can zoom better. Hold on, got to hold the phone.
It's in the cleft going straight down into the stone.
Can you see it now?
Libby wants 215.
Libby takes 213 and 215. And Vicky K takes 216, but we haven't done 216.
So maybe she missed.
So Vicky, yes, she's okay with it. Vicky, that's the only one that's left, which is 214. And we'll do more. Chris will make sure we refill our malachite row. And that's the one that is not completely flat. It has a little bit of a, nope, okay. We'll have some more tomorrow. Now we're headed to
Strawberry Land.
Brazil, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
The other day we did Russian strawberry quartz, which was lighter in color. Now we're going to do Brazilian strawberry quartz, number 216.
It comes from included iron hematite.
216 for 8. 217.
I just like to say they don't taste like strawberries.
That's normally what Tusky says. Or Vlad. 217 for 6. What happened to Vlad? Bring Vlad over.
I'm here. I've fallen and I can't give me up.
218. 217 for Connie H.
Fluffy.
218 for 9. 218 to Libby. And 219 for 8. Vlad.
Yes, Fluffy. I am here. I have not licked the strawberry quartz.
219 for Janet E. What you doing?
I was taking a nap and then I fell off the chair and then I got stuck in a corner and it was just traumatic.
All right. Well, you can come back later.
Okay.
Because I have to do some Azurite and Malachite.
I'll do the 400 tray stuff. One, stall.
Not helpful. Number 220 in Vlad focus, which means you can't see it. Azurite.
Vlad focus. I like Vlad.
Azurite and Malachite. Number 220 for 21.
You know that when Azurite degrades, it becomes Malachite.
Number 221 for 22. 221 for Kathy.
Kathy gets a 2 and 3.
If you like your Malachite and Azurite pretty big, yes, 222 is $45, but it is almost 3 of my fingers.
It's a big stone.
222, and 222 is going to be just under 2 inches.
Looks like a river delta seen from space.
This one, 223, is just about 2 inches, not under 2 inches. Yes, it is 48, but it is big. Big. Big, 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 big. 223.
Hit me with your best stone. No, don't hit me with your stones.
All right, switch the trays, Buttercup, so I can take a sip of my drink.
It's Vlad, not Buttercup.
Vlad, we don't trust you to pick up trays. I was talking to Chris. He's Buttercup. Finally, a 300 tray that has no earring pairs. Oh, never mind. It has 1 row of earring pairs.
One row of earring pairs.
We're headed to Russia with Seraphinite.
These are kind of dainty, except for one that's big.
Dainty? Okay. Not sure I'd say dainty. Number 300 for 16. Number 301. Pretty Seraphinite. 301 for 15. So I mentioned that we'll be live on TikTok tomorrow. So what do? We take the trays and we refill them. So any stone that's sold, we replace it with a stone you haven't seen, and we do both a recap and new stones at the same time.
That's great.
18 for number 302. 301 for Bill and Shelley. 302.
301 for Bill and
And the one good thing about TikTok, whether you like it or not, is a different story. This is 303. The image quality is so much better. 303. Because my options are to go live straight on Facebook, have a good image, but lose half the comments, which really annoys customers, or use a third party and I get to see all the comments. 304, headed to South Africa for Botswana earring pairs.
Botswana agate is found both in Botswana and across the border in South Africa.
Number 304 for 16.
Those are some squiggles.
Those are some squiggles. Blurry squiggles right now. There we go. Talk about squiggles.
Those are some swoops.
305 for 16.
We had our little teenage helper girl set up most of the trays for today.
So Ellie, our original original helper. She's back from college, so she came to help today. And yesterday and the day before. 3 days this week. It was awesome. That's why my behind me looks so organized. 16 for 306. And these are big, but they're thin. So they're light. 307 for 16. Oh, head to Afghanistan next. We're just all over the world tonight.
We are.
Number 308. Lapis. Number 308. And that is not a scratch in the stone. That is a healed fracture. There's no indentation there. 308 for 19.
I have some pictures of some stones, and all of the fractures are healed with copper.
309. I know I kind of stole one of them. 309 for 22. 310.
That's some dark blue lapis. I like
310 for 19.
310. That's not how you count. 310. Go 3, 4, 5, not 310. Who taught you the count?
Go back to Romania. 311 for 21. Now to Brazil.
I like Brazil. They have this thing called a pastelle. Delicious. Got a banana in it.
I'm not following the accent anymore. 312. This is this actinolite in quartz? Yeah, I guess so.
They're all like actinolite.
Actinolite in quartz. And this is a huge stone. I'm backing out. It is one of the few that are completely flat backed. That's gorgeous.
It is pretty.
They're pricey, but they're different. You're not going to see these most places. I kind of like that. That is 312.
I should side drill one of those.
I don't think you can side drill these. Number 313, and I'm not willing to let you try. Number 313, it's big. It's thick. It is on sale, though. It is facet cut. But that is actinolite in quartz. And yes, that is my finger moving in there, and those are the price stickers.
It's green like tourmaline, but thin like rutile. It's actinolite.
It looks like grass in a stone. 314. Also on sale. That's really cool. We get these from our friend of ours who's a rock dealer and of Brazilian descent, but now he lives in the US. And they have stuff at home and just ship him to it. And he's like, yeah, I got this. I don't know what it is. But so we do the research. We buy it all. Also on sale. Also insane. And also spectacular.
That square one is really nice.
I know that square one is really nice. They're all really nice. I love this stone. Nobody else does, but I do.
No, it's a little pricey.
316. Hey, Amethyst Daddy. Dyed petrified wood from Indonesia, number 316. We actually have a customer, Amethyst Daddy, whose daughter's name is Amethyst, so that's really funny.
That's what I think of when they draw.
Number 316 is 14. 315 for Janet E. Awesome choice, Janet.
We are having earrings cut in this color.
317. Another dyed pet wood for 14. 318. For 14. And 319. Super cool. 319 for 14. And now to Brazil. Again,
Back to Brazil.
this time
More pastels.
with amethyst. Last row in the 300 tray. Number 320 for 10. Number 321 for 9.
That's my favorite.
Number 322, I'd go that way. Number 320 for Bill. Number 322 for 7.
That's
And number 323 is a thick one. 323 for 9.
321.
321 for Dr. Deb. All right. Before we do the 400 tray,
Yeah.
so we're going to do tumbles. So as I was cleaning up, I found 4 bags of unopened tumbles. This is 2 pounds of really big Amazonite and smoky quartz. We bought this when $322 for Libby. We bought this when we had the store. We obviously don't have the store and we don't sell tumble. If any of you who do shows want tumble for your shows, we're selling them at our cost. So we paid, net means you pay what's on the bag. We get this from a wholesaler. We paid $50, we're selling for $50 plus shipping. So if you're interested in the Amazonite with smoky quartz,
There's probably at least 25 big stones in there. Sell them for $5 a piece.
yeah, this size we would have sold for $5 in the store. If you're interested, say Amazonite. 2 pounds of, I know, it's amazing stuff. It's a great wholesaler that's in the US and we would shop in their store. But hey, Carly, welcome. This is 2 pounds of tumbled stromatolite.
Stromatolite is fossil algae. It is the oldest fossil known on Earth. Over 3 billion with a B years old.
And again, selling at cost $30 for the bag of stromatolite. Just say stromatolite. Spelling does not count.
You could type stro.
Tumbled citrine, Brazilian citrine, $30 for 2 pounds. Nice big citrines. This size, I think you sold at the store for $3.
You just put these in a bowl on your table.
And a price.
The kids have something to look at while their parents are shopping for jewelry.
And the last one is tumbled kyanite. It doesn't have a weight. It's probably a pound, I would think, for $50. And just say kyanite. I think these sold for $5 at the store. If you like having something else on your table. All right, and then
They're nice and blue too. They don't
I'll
come
be
across
honest.
as blue, but they're really blue.
We've done these bags before. These are wooden beads. I have how many bags this size?
That size, and I know size at least 5.
I have at least 5 bags of these. I'm doing them at half price. So if the wooden beads do anything for you, $4.50 takes an entire bag of wooden beads.
5 of them.
I do have 2 other bags of wooden beads, 18 for black and orange beads. I'll do the bag at 9, and they're all graduated sizes. You'll see them again tomorrow on TikTok, and then if not, they're just going on the road with us, and I'm selling them. We've never taken them on the road, but I'm going to get rid of them. And this is the black wood, and 25, $12.50 takes it. All right, now the 400 tray.
Hello, I get to talk. I have not talked about the 400 tray in months. So, most people here
Be modest.
What?
I covered him up. I told him he had to be modest.
I like flashing people. I'm flashing back. Most people here are returning customers, so you know the 400 tray is the value tray. Everything's the same price. You can have 1 per row until the end of the row. Then you can have more. The first row is all onesies, so you can actually have as many as you want in the first row. And the price tonight is a nice price. It's not 9, it's not 8, it's not 7, it's $6 for tonight.
$6?
6, yes, that's all of my fingers on one hand and 1 ear.
We could try.
The Amazonites cut in half. You know, it's a feldspar mineral, so they're going to cut. They're highly polished.
You'd have to try.
Do you have a rock saw?
Do you have a rock saw, and do you have something to help guide you, because they're small?
Because Chris isn't doing it.
Yeah, Chris is not doing it.
It's cold outside. Get my rock saw going.
All right, and
$6.
We can't run the water.
Oh yeah, and there's no water to the garage right now.
We live on a well. Well, we don't live on a well. We have a well. We're not pumping water outside.
Not how it works. It's okay. Go ahead.
My hose would freeze.
That's not.
Okay. Galaxy Jasper, number 400. Let's make you clearer. 400. $6? $406.
Jumping Jasper.
401. I've seen this before. I don't remember. 401.
Is it purple cloud?
No.
No. It's Roxy. It's a Java agate. It's a Java jasp agate.
Java jasp agate was 401.
Gray blue.
402, dendritic agate. This is all Indonesian material up until the last row. Dendritic agate.
I like black spots.
Peach, not peach banded. What is this? 402 for Dr. Deb.
Give me a glimpse. That's
Lace, something
yes.
lace. Lace, Indonesian lace agate is what I'm calling
crazy
for.
egg. Crazy egg.
No.
Okay.
403 is lace agate. It's not crazy agate.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah,
403 for Connie H.
3 for Scott.
Now this goes back to the normal rules, 1 per row. 404.
Red moss.
Red moss agate, and that is super mossy. 404. Let me adjust that ring light a little bit. No, don't want to go that way. There we go.
Drill each end. Okay.
That's an interesting request for you, Connie. You haven't done that one. 405. 404 for Libby. 405. 406. That's crazy cakes. 406. And 407, which is beveled edge on the thicker side and was an $8 stone and is now a $6 stone. That's crazy.
And it looked like it had some iris.
Or shadow.
Shadow. The shadow.
New row. $6 black plume. 407 for Bill and Shelley. 408.
Looks like the blueberry fields.
Yeah, that does look like the blueberry fields. 408 for Kathy. No, come here. 409. Oh, that's insane. Are you sure this is a plume? It is thick and it is domey. But is that a plume?
Well, it's not in there. That's a moss with a big red rose on it.
All right, Dr. Deb, it's a moss. It's not a plume.
But it's gorgeous.
It is gorgeous. So just want to make sure we identify it correctly. It is a plume, not a moss. But going to you unless you say different.
No, it's a moss, not a plume.
I don't know what I said. I'm trying to read too. Well, I just did one and it was done that way. That's awesome, Connie. Number 410. Number 411. New row. Mossy Moss. 412.
Green moss.
413.
Ooh, green moss.
412 for Dr. Deb.
Because it's round.
Probably. 414. Yin Yang Moss.
Light green moss.
414. And 415.
Ooh, light green moss.
Put it that way. Bill takes 413 and Shelley. 415. Where are my Malagano lovers or heart lovers? 416. Malagano heart.
For $6?
416. 417.
Color pattern.
That is a pretty color pattern.
That is a onesie of weirdness.
Never mind, I got that one. Onesie of weirdness. It looks dendritic.
It's got dendrites, it's got live edge, it's got purple.
But it's also live edge.
Got plumies.
And I don't know why you put it right in the middle of the Malaganos because it's not Malagano, but this is number 418. Maybe he was thinking colors.
I'll blame Ellie.
And 418 for Vicky. Vicky, I think that's a really cool stone. 419. I think that's a really cool Malagano. 419.
You like the grays.
I do like the grays and black. But look at that. It's like a scene with a big dark cloud.
Or an alien spaceship.
All right, we're going to end with a no drill row. But we're going to end with 419 for Dr. Deb. Charoite. Yes, $6 freaking Charoite. They're all smalls.
But they're purple.
They are purple. 420. $420 for Janet E.
Cutie.
421.
I had a hard time finding 4 smallest ones because so much of our charm.
big.
Yes.
422. 423. 422 for Libby. 423.
8 seconds.
423 for Vicky K. So the only Charlite that is left is 421 Swirlies. Reminds me of Starry Night, but in purple. 421. All right. It's 9:10. You're done early.
That's nice.
I like 421 for Dr. Deb. Okay, well, we will guarantee the bottom row for tomorrow will be a different stone because Chris struggled to find 4 small Charlites.
Look in the drawer.
I don't think, well, there might be a couple small. All right, because we're done early, if anybody wants to see anything else in the trays, let me know. The 400 tray is pretty decimated, but I will give you a quick look-see after I get it in focus. 400, 401, 405. Kathy, we'll see you tomorrow night. 406. Missed the second Mulligano. Okay, I'm getting there. 414, 415. The 2 heart Mulliganos, 416 and 417. Quick recap on the 300. Seraphinite, number 300. I don't know if I froze. Don't think I froze. Hi, Nancy. 300, 302. Botswana, hearing pairs 304, 305, 306, and 307. Lapis 308, 309, 310, 311. The actinolite in quartz, this is the backside, so you see the prices because they're pricey. 312, 313, 314. The dyed pet wood, 316, 317, 318, 319. How much is 306? I'll go back there in 1 second. And the 1 amethyst, 323. Showing for Lori A, these are the Botswana, 306 and 306 thickness. Let me make sure that's in focus. 306 thickness, 16 for number 306. Hang on. Chris is trying to help. We were going to drop a tray. Eagles, Sodalite Eagles, 200, 201, 306 sold to Lori A. Lori, do you want those drilled? 202, 203. 203, I got to pan up because it's so big. It's the biggest Sodalite Eagle. Crazy Lace, 204. The pricey one, 207. Drill on that one. Hyperstein, 208 and 210. The only malachite that is not completely flat backed, 214. The only strawberry quartz left, 216. Azurite and malachite, 220. And then the 2 pricey ones, 45 for 222 and 48 for 223. Then the 100 tray. amethyst stalactites, 216. Can you pull 216 for me? 100, 102, and 103. Sarah, showing 216 for you. 216 is 8. Let me know if you want it. Can I have 307? .307 showing for you. These have so much going on. It's hard for the camera to focus on them. 307 thickness. 307 backside 16.
Hello, Sarah.
And so, yes. Hi, Sarah. Confirm you want those. Scolecite, 104, 105, 106. Russian sunstone. Yes, drill earrings. 108, 109, 111. And I'm going to pick up one of them just to show you the shimmer on these. I know it's a little out of focus, but.
Sparkly.
Petersite, 113, 114, and 115. Yes, I think there are 2. Green opal, 116, 117, 118, and 119. Tiger iron, 120, 121, 122, and 123. I know that's a little glary, but you'll see them tomorrow on TikTok. So Nancy, 304 is available. And 304 is 16. And 305 is available. And 305 is 16. And a quick recap of the pre-sale tray, which I don't know what will be in here tomorrow. The crazy brownish background marcasite number 3, Malagano number 4, banded carnelian number 5, number 6, a chocolate plume, number 7, a peach banded agate, number 10, an aurora with druzy, number 12, a crazy freaking agate, number 15, a moss, number 16, the most translucent chrysoprase I have ever seen, 5
and 7.
All right, 5 is 12, 7 is 12, and we'll drill 5, Sarah. Earring pair number 18, petrified wood, polychrome jasper number 19, and then the 2 birds, a scenic jasper number 23, and a red jasper number 24.
A dove and a hummer.
So tomorrow we are live on TikTok. Hey, Lori, we're at the end, so your timing is not the greatest. We are live tomorrow night on TikTok, and that is our last live for the year. We will still be posting on the Cab group if I can. What do you think? It looks like a chicken.
You gotta go.
If you go that way, it's chicken-like. If you go that way, it is
A dove in
dove-like. So for those of you who don't know, I am having surgery on Wednesday. Nothing big, but shoulder surgery. If you really want a chicken, that's another rooster that we didn't show. It's one of the other things we managed to unpack. Vlad, stop playing with the rooster. But that's a rooster, people. And it's a huge rooster. It's bigger than the lepidolite. The lepidolite is the girl. Thank you, Dr. Deb.
That's right.
Yes. fantastic. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I'm a little freaked out, but I'm looking forward to it. I will post as I can because I won't have use of my right hand, which is my real hand because I'm kind of spastic with the left one. Um, so we'll post when we can outside of the cab group. And Lori, I appreciate it. And then our first live, we are planning for the first Saturday after the new year. I'm going to quickly go over my calendar. The December email will go out on New Year's Day. I'm going to actually type it early. So we should be live the 6th and the 7th as normal. And then we'll kind of play it by ear if I can hold rocks for the following Thursday, the 11th. All right, everybody, have an awesome rest of your weekend. If you aren't joining us tomorrow, have a wonderful holiday, and we'll see you in the new year. And if you are joining us tomorrow, thank you, Connie. I appreciate it. If you are joining us tomorrow, you'll find out that the image tomorrow is way better than the image that was tonight.
And if you need something, PM. If you need a rock, not something. If you need a rock, PM.
If you need something. And we will try to be as responsive as we can on Seaside Stones, but I'm the person who actually maintains that, and Chris doesn't. Lori, you too. Bill and Shelly, we'll see you tomorrow. And Lori, hopefully we'll see you because, you know, you're the one who gives us gifts on TikTok. The only one.
And lollies.
We don't even understand them, but thank you.
I went and looked at it. You got to pay. They're a penny. But I don't know how to pay them a penny to get a rose.
I don't know. They have a credit for us because of an ad that failed. Anyway, bye, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.